Hello, and once again, we are live with the Modern Mystery School UK and EU podcast and YouTube channel. And yes, we are back with more fabulous interviews regarding Kabbalah. And Deanna is with us. Tell us your first journey of ascending the tree of life. You are a life activation practitioner. You are a ritual master. So you've done a lot of work before. And now you get to experience this tree. Is there anything that came out of this that you were surprised that that surprised you?
Hello, Divina Kate, and hello everyone that's watching. And thank you for having me on the show. I have been receiving so many things from Kabbalah that I don't even know where to start. Because it's true, I have been working at myself in therapy, in many things that, even especially in Romania, there are lots of therapists that are having their own programs, for example. And I also thought I have to build up my own program to be somebody or to lead the people to the light. But this Kabbalah tree showed me how important it is to listen beyond the mind. Because this system is so well structured that I'm a rebel 100%, even I was surprised. Okay, if I listen and if I work close to my guide and to the teachers, and if I listen to the rules, I will get so big results. And this is exactly what happened. And I'm so grateful that something like this exists even in our times when literally you're asking yourself, okay, if I'm not supposed to build my own program, where is my authenticity? Where do I bring my own gifts here on planet Earth, right? Because they are up there. I have come with a purpose, a mission. How can I show that and how can I inspire people if I am not bringing my own thing? But you know what? You are bringing your own thing through this system. And that's the most important thing to understand. This system goes beyond the mind and the human mind, I mean. Especially in Kabbalah, you are trained to go beyond the mind and to connect to different aspects of yourself that I didn't know that they exist. And you have so many worlds. In Kabbalah, imagine you have 10 different worlds that you get to sit with and reflect. They are reflecting to you parts of yourself. And by the time you go up and you ascend the tree, you literally are facing God. And that is the most holy process that I personally have encountered by now. And I've been through many things. I've been through, well, Divina Kate said, ritual master, life activation practitioner. I've been around for a while, but Kabbalah brought that spark that ignited everything and multiplied it. And now I really have another perspective of life and just more fuel, more fuel to push in everything in life. Even as a woman, we are told we have to receive from the man, right? But when you receive, you're not a potato sitting on a couch and expecting him to do everything. You really have to do something in order to receive. Even the fact that you're receiving is something that you have to learn, because we have so many women that are self-leading and independent, and that's super fine as long as you don't lose the essence of what feminine and masculine means. We learn in our Hermetic lineage that if you're a woman, you have 70% feminine and 30% masculine, and the other way around. And I think it's very important to have this clarity. That's why I don't resonate with chaos and everything that comes without structure, because here is the result. I mean, I think my family wouldn't recognize me anymore.
Yeah. Now, this is so interesting because I know you are a very independent woman, and like you were saying, it's a very important piece. It's like, well, I have to do this and I have to create something that is new and fresh and it's me. But you hit the nail on the head, is that the ancient system, the study of the noble arts, of the hidden sciences, is universal. It's so that we can discover the keys and the uniqueness, and then we can apply it. And that's where that aha moment, isn't it? I had the same. I was like, oh my goodness. And all of a sudden, this freedom came that I could move around and do pretty much anything that I set my mind to, because I had that ancient holy system behind me of the path of initiation, the path of, and then of course we, as higher level initiates, we train in the Kabbalah as higher initiates, we are able to train in the tree and to kind of polish the stone, if you like. Founder Goodney always says polish the stone, and he is the master Kabbalist, so that's very important, isn't it? That's very important. And how has this changed your life?
I used to wake up, even though I'm doing my rituals and I'm very diligent in what this work means. I used to wake up with pretty much worry about how my day will be, or aspects of my life coming in and disturbing my peace, And I learned methods how to detach from that, and not only that, but how to create what I really want, and not to leak the energy where it's either I don't have any control, or if I control, it might have another outcome, but it might not have been of the higher self or of the mind of God, right? It's not the creation that we both sides will benefit. So I really took a step back and reflected everything that was revealed to me, because as we know now, Kabbalah is about, it takes the veil away and you're allowed to look and peek into it. And then you are, as you get into that profound knowledge about yourself and understanding, you literally become more mature. Your soul becomes more mature, and you're awakened to a whole new reality that you didn't know exists. And that's what happened to me. Mm-hmm.
I love that. I actually really like that. It is about maturing, isn't it? And seeing things from a much more, and I don't want to sound like, but a grown-up perspective, if you like. It's like a little bit, oh, well, how the grandmas in the world, they've always got such, grandmas and granddads, like wisdom. It's that, isn't it? It's that essence of, that wisdom that then comes. I love it.
Yeah. And why wait until you're a grandma or a grandpa to gain that wisdom when you have a system that leads you to those things and help you evolve and create your own life as you want? I'm going to make an analogy. I used to work in an optic as an optician. I did sight test, I think it's called in English. And as soon as I changed the lens, I put 0.25, not much different to the person. They didn't know how good it can be. And as soon as they picked up their glasses, their spectacles, and put them on, I said, oh, wow. And they saw pretty well with those old glasses, right? But the new ones were incomparable.
That's a brilliant way to explain it.
It's really, really nice what Kabbalah does. And I have more courage to speak in public. I have more courage to show myself. I don't doubt myself so much. I used to, when picking something, is this better or this better, and used to spend hours on that, and it was so annoying for me and for others around me, for sure. And I had the courage to bring my own creativity out, to produce my own products, to sell them. I'm very comfortable with that now. I'm comfortable with receiving money. I understand their energy and their importance in our lives, and things like that. Even my intimate relationship got better.
I really love that. It's so nice because you see those things immediately, and then of course there's all the subtle things within our own minds that we notice, in the Kabbalah. It's amazing. And have you noticed your approach to service? Because obviously, that the path is about service, reminding another that they are a divine being. How has Kabbalah helped with that?
When I started Kabbalah in December, I didn't know how to approach the idea of love. I knew romantic love, okay, but the other types of love, they seemed unnatural to me because of the background and tradition and everything what I had built up for myself around love. And that everything had to fall and dissolve so that I can come back and understand the true essence of love, which resides in service. As soon as you can open up your heart and serve another person as God or Goddess, because you are also I. And that was something that made me so humble, and it was something that I understood with my mind, but not completely with my heart. And I am really, really open to serve the people to another level. I'm really getting emotional talking about this. I never thought it will impact me so much on service. Yes, it is something that I want to do. I do want to change the world. I do want people know that they are gods and goddesses, and there is a way. It doesn't have to be hard, but you have to choose. You have to choose to do those small steps. If they are in your field, they are there for a reason, and it depends on you to choose to want to do this. And it all started with a life activation. I started with a life activation. Divina Kate started with a life activation.
We did. It
It's
was
so
our
easy.
favorite thing. We love the life activation.
I do,
Oh,
and it's magical.
it is. Thank you so much. Our time has whizzed by. I know it's a short time, but thank you so much for sharing your experience. Now, if you want to come to Kabbalah and you're out there and you're listening to this podcast, please get in touch with us. Like we mentioned, life activation is the first port of call. So you can contact Deanna on her details are in the bio, and she can help you have a life activation. She's in Romania. And so if you're close by, get in touch with her, and then she'll help you get to an Empower Thyself class. Yeah. And then she'll have a chat with you and she'll explain it all. And yeah, you can too join the next tree. So thank you so much for joining us. Deanna, thank you so much. And thank you everybody for tuning in. Take care for now. Bye-bye.